You're commanding a Type 055 destroyer. Orders are to destroy the enemy airfield 1,500 kilometers away, but 500 kilometers out. 2 enemy aircraft launch, 2 anti-ship missiles. You lock them with radar, then activate the vertical launch system and fire 4 HHQ-9 surface-to-air missiles. It's really nice true. 250 kilometers, 6.8 meters long, nearly 2 tons. Warhead mass, 180 kilograms. Max speed, 4.2 Mach. Uses active radar guidance, equipped with proximity fuse. Minutes later, both are destroyed. But with no early warning aircraft, you still don't know the enemy ship's position. By now, the enemy has launched 4 anti-ship cruise missiles in ultra-low altitude flight toward you. Because of the radar horizon, you can't detect them. When the cruise missiles are 50 kilometers away, they climb and begin their dive. You immediately fire 4 HHQ-9 missiles, but only 3 hit. The last missile streaks toward the 055 at extreme speed with less than 10 kilometers to go. Right then, you fire 2 HQ-10A, short-range air defense missiles. Length about 2 meters, width about 0.12 meters, against subsonic targets. Range is 9 kilometers. Against supersonic targets, range is 6 kilometers. Flight altitude can be as low as 1.5 meters. The HQ-10A uses combined RF plus passive search plus infrared guidance. It destroys the incoming missile. You immediately call for an early warning aircraft. As you cautiously move forward, the bow sonar detects an enemy submarine. You immediately fire 1 U-8 anti-submarine missile. Air range 3 kilometers, underwater range 10 kilometers. After the missile flies 3 kilometers, the booster separates, a parachute deploys behind the torpedo drops into the sea and heads for the enemy sub. Turns out it was just a decoy torpedo. Just as you curse yourself, 2 torpedoes are already coming at you. You spin the wheel hard and dodge them. You immediately launch the anti-submarine helicopter. Once it reaches the target area, it lowers a dipping sonar. It immediately finds the enemy sub's position. It launches 2 anti-submarine missiles at once. Both find their mark. Right then, your friendly early warning aircraft arrives. It gives you the enemy ship's position. You immediately launch 2 YJ-21 anti-ship missiles. Length 9 meters. Warhead weight 800 to 1,000 kilograms. Flight speed 6 Mach. Terminal speed 10 Mach. Range 1,000 to 1,500 kilometers. Guidance Beidou satellite navigation plus active radar homing. The enemy also launches standard 3 missiles to intercept and fires 80 Harpoon anti-ship missiles at your 055, so you launch every air defense missile you have. You intercept 60 of them. 20 Harpoons are still coming your way. The remaining 20 HQ-10A short-range missiles launch next. They intercept 16 more missiles. 4 missiles are still heading toward you. The 1130 CIWS opens fire immediately. Dense flak destroys the last 4 incoming missiles. While you're locked in combat, stealth fighters from the enemy airfield closing in with 2 long-range anti-ship missiles. Because they're stealthy and you're focused entirely on the missiles and enemy ship approaching, nobody notices that faint blip on the radar. Your 2 YJ-21 missiles have by now exited the atmosphere. The enemy's standard 3 interceptor is closing at 15 Mach toward the YJ-21. But in the short time available, the warhead never locks on. They just miss each other. The missile accelerates toward the enemy-guided missile cruiser. Its defense systems can't intercept. It's destroyed outright. With the enemy ship eliminated, you launch 8 Changjian 10 land attack cruise missiles to destroy the enemy airfield. The enemy aircraft reach their position and open their bays to launch 2 missiles. Now they're streaking toward you. You're watching the land attack missiles progress intently, when suddenly 2 AGM-158C long-range anti-ship missiles come at you. But your HHQ-9 and HQ-10A missiles are spent. You can only use the 1130 SIPS TIBS. It quickly shoots down 1 missile, but the other breaks through the flak. It hits the 055, inflicting heavy damage. Now you're headed back for major repairs, but at least the Changjian 10 land attack cruise missiles you launched earlier have destroyed the enemy airfield. Mission accomplished.